Hello everyone, welcome to the Old Barn Sporting Clays YouTube channel. Most of you who are watching this first video are probably pretty familiar with Old Barn and what we are here, but this video is going to be an introduction to kind of what this channel is going to be. This channel is going to be, for what I see now, primarily a more behind the scenes look at what it takes to run a Sporting Clays course, and specifically Old Barn Sporting Clays. For those of you who don't know, we have two Sporting Clays courses here. We call it the front and the back. You can shoot a combination of both the front and the back, or just one or the other. The front is easier and the back is more difficult. We also have 5-stand as well. A little bit about myself. My name is Matthew Taylor. I own this place with my two other brothers. One is my twin brother, Jonathan Taylor, and then our older brother, Luke Taylor. We purchased this place on November 4th, 2025, and it is currently February 2026. This is not my brothers and I's full-time jobs. We do farm full-time, but we figured that this would be a great business for us because obviously farming, we have a little bit of flexibility. We do have a guy out here that works, or a couple guys that work part-time out here for us whenever we are busy and can't be out here. But when we're not busy farming, one of us is out here Thursday through Friday, and then that's our normal business hours, 8 a.m. to dark, and then Monday through Wednesday is by appointment only. Just give us a shout if you guys have a group or something that wants to come in, then that'd be great. But like I said, we farm, and I myself also have another job as a local road commissioner. My brothers and I have been shooting out here at Old Barn basically for as long as I can remember, because our older brother Luke is 12 years older than us, and he shot competitively in high school, and so he shot out here quite a lot then, and obviously through the years. And then Jonathan and I started shooting out here. We got our first 410s when we were 9 years old. So we didn't do a lot of shooting when we were that young, but starting about 10 years ago, when I would have been about 17, I started shooting out here quite a bit, especially on the weekly league nights that they had, and that we're going to continue here. But like I said, for this channel, it's going to be, we'll probably have some maybe promotional videos on here, and maybe videos about some events. But like I said, it's mainly going to be going and fixing things, or trimming trees, or grading the driveway out here, or the trails. Basically just I guess, we'll see, it's liable to change, but what it takes to run this place. Obviously we have a pretty good idea of what it takes to run this place because we've been here for 4 months now. But you know, as the busy season comes upon, summer comes, things change. And we'll also be showing you guys some of the updates that we're making. We've got new button system coming to release the clay throwers, the traps. We've got all new interstate batteries coming for all of the traps. We've changed the inside of the clubhouse a little bit, changed the backgrounds there, or those two screens are our information screens. It kind of made the place our own. As you can see, all of our mounts are in here. Our first things that we wanted to do for updates was something that was going to help the customer, or affect the customer the most. Obviously there's lots of things that we could update here that basically only us behind the scenes would see, but we want the customer to be taken care of first. So that's why we're doing new buttons, new batteries, and such like that. Gonna rewire some of the traps because you'll see they've been chewed up a lot by squirrels, so we're gonna have to take care of that problem. So basically, getting new buttons and new batteries should alleviate, hopefully, at least I'd say 75% of the problems out here. I don't know, maybe not. We've also got, as of right now, 4 new 4-seater golf carts coming as well. By the time they're ready to go, because we got to put on racks and gun mounts and stuff like that, it'll probably be first part of March, I'd say. So that'll be exciting. So we're going to be getting rid of some of the older golf carts, as well as keeping some of them. That way, you know, we have a little bit of variety, 2-seaters and 4-seaters. One thing we're going to try to do hopefully semi-regularly. I would like to do it once a month, but it's probably going to be more like every 2 or 3 months, is change the presentations of the targets. So the direction and how they throw and stuff like that. For those of you who shoot would know what I mean, but kind of change that up, keep things different, I guess, throughout the year. You know, a lot of people do like it to keep the same over and over and over, but me personally, and I know there's a lot of people that we've talked to already, would like to see the presentations change. So that'll be something that we're going to do, stay caught up on, hopefully. And we've got some work that we're going to do to the old shed out there. Well, one, it needs cleaned out, and two, we're going to do a little bit of remodeling on the inside for now. Nothing too serious, because eventually we would like to get quite a bit bigger shed built, and probably not in that area there. But like I said, this channel will hopefully show the behind the scenes of everything that we do, because I know there's a lot to be done out here, and hopefully you guys who come out here, or if you don't necessarily come out here and shoot but just enjoy watching stuff like this, will find enjoyment, I suppose, from what we do, and maybe find it interesting and just see what all goes on, because honestly, there's going to be stuff that comes up that I didn't even know happens. I mean, we've been working out here, my brothers and I, for a long, long time. My brother Jonathan and I have mowed this place since we were 15, so we know the property like the back of our hands. There is 75 acres here, like 45 of that is timber. There's some CRP/tillable, and obviously the rest is the yard and the parking lot and a little bit on the trails, some right of way underneath power lines. But it'll be interesting to see where this goes. Like I said, this channel could go one way or the other, but this is kind of how I'm saying it now. I will probably be the one talking to the camera the most. Not necessarily. Jonathan and Luke are both pretty decent talking to the camera as well, but it'll probably mainly be me, because I'll probably be the one editing the videos and stuff like that. So you will see them on here every once in a while, I'm sure. One thing, main thing that we did get done, we're still not 100% done with it, but probably for now, maybe later this summer we'll do some more, that I did not get filmed, is we rented a skid steer with a mulching head on it and went on both sides of the trails. And we rented a skid steer with a mulching head on it and went on both sides of the trails and kind of beat back some of that undergrowth and stuff like that. Going to widen them out a little bit. Make sure the trails, probably not necessarily themselves, are a little bit wider, but just so there's room to pass if need be when two carts go side by side, because it was pretty tight beforehand. And then we're hopefully going to keep those either mowed down or sprayed down. We don't mind the grass coming up, but we don't want, more trees and whatnot coming up. So that took a while, about a week to do all that, because we were having to grind some stumps too, because we cut down a few decent sized trees, and the mulcher that we had rented wasn't all that big of a mulcher, but that's all right. Updates that I can say that we hopefully have coming probably within this year would be, we're probably going to get mixed reviews on this, but the trap houses that cover the traps, we're changing those because they do get in the way quite a bit when we're have to either work on something, because whenever wiring goes bad or whatnot, you tend to be all up underneath there, and it gets cramped and whatnot, and loading is hindered a decent amount. But we're gonna buy some covers for the traps. We're not gonna leave them totally exposed to the elements. So that'll be probably that, and then hopefully the next thing we're gonna do for the traps is put them all on carts, little dollies that we can just hook up to our side-by-side and pull around, making it easier to change presentations. They are on pallets right now, so we can change them with a skid steer, but you can't always get that skid steer exactly how you want it. Obviously, you can kind of manhandle it around, but the carts you can move essentially one-handed, even with the trap fully loaded, so that will be nice. Like I said, don't know if the carts will be this year. Hopefully just the trap covers will be this year. But that probably won't be till later this summer into fall, I would say, just because we've got some other stuff going on. So I'm looking forward to this quite a bit. Hopefully I can keep up on this fairly updated. There might be a week, hopefully no more than 2 week delay between when things actually happen and the video goes out. Obviously things that are big, if you really want to follow along for what's happening currently, I would give our Facebook page a follow, Old Barn Sporting Clays. We currently do not have a website. We're going to be working on that, but for like events, and when as soon as updates do get done, that would be the best place to follow along. And you can obviously interact with us there, comment, ask some questions, or just give us a call. Our phone number is 618-539-2315. Like I said, our Facebook page is Old Barn Sporting Clays. And for those of you who don't know, we are located in Oakland, Illinois. We're about, depends on where you are, 50 minutes from Champaign, about the same from Terre Haute, about an hour, a little less from Effingham. So we're kind of centrally located, if you will, between some decent-sized cities. We're kind of out here by ourselves, but in a way that makes it good because there is quite a few people who travel from 360 degrees essentially to come here and shoot, which we're very thankful for. So it is cool to see where everyone is from. That's just a short introduction. I know I missed some stuff, so I'm sure I'll bring it up whatever comes to mind in the next few videos. So if you guys would like to follow along, that'd be great. If you just hit that subscribe button, that will give you notifications on when we post. It is free to subscribe, but that'll let you know exactly when we post so you don't miss anything. And hopefully we'll see you in the next one.